friends, come on in. We're getting ready to do a live. Let me shut my fan off. Sometimes I think that stuff doesn't make a bunch of noise, but then in the background it makes noise. How are you tonight? We are going to try and make this little tree. Let me find us on Facebook here. Come on. There we are. All right. I pulled my camera back a little bit. I think it's going to be all right for tonight, but it could be over just a skosh. We'll see who we get in today. If you pop in, say hello. Make sure my volume's up on my phone. Yep, it's up. I ordered a new microphone, so we'll see. I don't think my other one was working. I don't know why, but it's not. So I got my transfers today from the launch, and we're going to do this one, and it's called Elf Buddies, and Couture offers the SVG, so I bought it and cut this out. So first of all, so where you see all that white, that's going to be color, and where you see the teal, it's going to be no color. It's going to be the underneath color. So we're going to start by painting this all white, and hopefully we're going to get it right. Because sometimes I do things backwards. Sometimes I think I got it, and I don't got it. I don't got it. Let me use this little brush. Got this a while back from the Walmart. I think it might be a chalk brush, but so we'll put a couple of coats of white on it. Then we're going to chalk it. Then we're going to paint it. And then we might chalk it again. I'll have to see. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. You know, sometimes you can't picture it till you do it. But it's cute. These little elves carrying the tree. So if you pop on and you don't see the red live up in the corner, you're on the replay. If you'd hashtag replay, that would be fabulous. If you can stay and watch for a few minutes. Don't fly in and fly out. Hey there, girlie. Did you get your Snoopy order in today? It's about like fall here today. It's chilly. It's a chilly one today. It was rainy and poopy all day today. Wasn't a nice day. Paint builds up in those little crevices. Did you do the one of everything? I bet that's what everybody did. Or most people did. Bet those were flying out. Oh, you ordered 2 of each. Good for you. Are you keeping one of them? Just keep it back for to save, or will you use them both? All right, let's put another coat on this. I did not. I just ordered the one. And I only ordered one of the last ones too. And actually, I missed the one, but Darlene said she'd mail me one, and I still haven't gotten it yet. So hopefully she'll get it in the mail before she leaves. At this point, it's not going to get here by the time Halloween gets here, so I won't even, it won't, you know, I mean, I still want it, but it will be of no use after that. I was the first person that said something to her about it, and I'm probably the last person to get mine. Oh well. Such is life. Yeah. Some people, yeah, get them so that they, to save one back for later on. Might be worth something someday. Just like the 5,000 Beanie Babies that I have, that I gave away. So this is a file that Couture sells. And I bought the file today and cut it out of my laser. Because I just got my launch today. Just got my launch order today. Or yesterday. Yes, Monday. I got it yesterday. Today, my order says it's been completed, so I wonder if they didn't. They probably had them all bagged up and ready to go, and they just slapped a label on them, and out the door they go. That'd be awesome. I purposely did not order anything else because my last order took so long that I thought, I'm just going to wait. Because in all reality, I don't think it probably saves me any money on postage or anything anyway. I'm just going to take a brush and kind of go in and around here and spread some of this out and get rid of it. So last night when I left here, you guys, I've never seen lightning like that lightning ever. I don't remember ever seeing lightning like that. Holy moly. But it was raining, we hardly got any rain. So it was all like a big joke. We got the thunder and we got the lightning, but we didn't get any rain. Or we got minimal, maybe 1/4 of an inch. So I'm just going in these nooks and crannies and spreading that paint out a little bit so it's not in puddles. And then I'll just do my sides with it while I'm here. I don't normally do my sides, but since there's paint, I'm going to do it. You know what I didn't do? I didn't find a surface to put this on. I spaced on that one. I think I looked up there and I didn't see I felt like it needed to be the 16-inch long one. You learned that you needed to buy more than one? Who would have ever thought Duncan would go out of business? Not me, not this girl. Not when I started, I sure didn't. And I didn't buy a lot of Duncan, but I was more into Donna's and Kimple and Clay Magic. Those were my 3. So I had a boatload of those molds. I had plenty of Duncan too, but those I bought from people. Whereas the other ones, a lot of them I bought new. That girl that bought my molds, I don't think she still has poured anything. She got thousands of dollars worth of molds just sitting there. Sitting there doing nothing. Nothing, honey. Nothing. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. I remember when they came out with the ones that looked like Precious Moments, and they told us we had to crack them. I'm like, hell no, I'm not cracking them. I didn't crack them. I still had them. I see a pile. I see a pile of paint. Yeah, they told us you should destroy them because they infringed on copyright. Yeah, no. Nope. No dice. So I wonder how long this thing is. 12 inches? I can't even imagine living that clothespin. That would be so much fun. That would have been fun. Go snag the seconds. We used to go to ceramic shows. Did you do that, Pam? They would sell molds, and then they would sell bisque. A lot of people would sell bisque. That was always fun because then you'd always get to have the new ones, the new stuff, but you didn't have to buy the molds. That was kind of nice. But we would always load up the SUV, like load the SUV with molds. It'd be so heavy. I remember one time we pulled in somewhere and we vapor locked and we couldn't get the car to start. We pulled in to get gas and it vapor locked and we couldn't get it started. And somebody got it started for us. I can't remember who that was, but somebody got it started for us. Because we were like, oh my God, if we have to unload all these molds, it would be terrible. I love the shows. 18 inches. It's about 17. 17 solid for sure. I'm wondering, let me see about this one right here, just because it's laying right here. Oh, I do have a 6 by 18. But that probably isn't, let me see what this one is. This one is a 29 by 20, 29, I think it's 29. By 2.5. That's weird measurements. 787 by 98 by 29. So it must be 29 inches. So that would be that'd be too big. That is too big. Let me see if I can grab this other one down. Just for the heck of it. I don't want to kill myself. So I have 3 of these. And these are the old double-sided box frames. 6 by 18. Geez, nobody's out tonight. Yeah, this is the old one. I love these. They sat up just like that. So you didn't even have to, you don't have to hang them if you don't want to. Yep, right there, perfect. They need to make these again. They do make them in the outside the box frame, which it has a slit in the top and you can take it out. And so those you can refill. But if you put wood on them like this, you can't take them, you can't slide them in, you can't slide them out. It won't work. It will not work. So I'm going to wax that. I'm going to use my hair dryer real quick on it though. I still feel like it's not quite dry. Yeah, she had one of the old frames, but that's all she had. She sold all the other ones. Where do you think she's going tomorrow, Pam? I think she's going to Disney World. I think she's going to fly into Florida, and they're going to have to drive about an hour or so to get to Disney World. That's what I think. I might be totally off. That's just what I think. I'm just going to give it a light sand. And then I need to wipe it off. I guess I'll just use a paper towel. There's still wet spots on the back of it. Can't seem, you know, it's so humid. It's just been rainy all day that it's probably, nothing's drying. Okay, let me wax it. You could fuzz it like crazy. And we have wax, but I bought this wax when I started 6 years ago, 7 years ago, whatever it is. So I'm just using it. Try not to get too nutty with the wax, because if you do, probably wouldn't matter for this, but one time I feel like I waxed a door charm so much that when my daughter hung it up on her door, it got so hot that the paint just popped off. The chalk did, just fell off. And I think it's because I chalked it, or I waxed it too much. So I'm just gonna fuzz this transfer. This is one of our new sizes. This is the E, or the G. So it's the long skinny one. There's a, I think there's a Snoopy one that's that way too. I'm going to set that down. There's a lot of screen on this one. So it's probably going to be a paste and peel type situation because I'm going to have to do the elves separately. And the tree's green. So I'm going to do the tree in Shimmer Forest. I just think that sounds like a beautiful color. Let's see how well they made their transfer for. Made their SVG file fit the transfer. And it does. Oops. I'm off down there though. Lot of screen. Lot of screen. And I can see air bubbles. So everything that's white is going to be a color, and everything that isn't is going to be white. It's going to be what's underneath. So I have set, so these little green spots are going to be white, and I brought out a package of half beads. What did I do with them? Set them here somewhere. Here they are. They're just these little half. So I think I'll paint those and we'll glue those on. So I'm thinking I'm going to do, the trunk is brown, of course, so that could be bark. And then I brought sage out for my little elves. I've got the picture here from Couture. Just kind of let me know what the heck I'm working with. I'm going to grab some grayish. So I'm going to start with this little guy down here. And they show him as being red. So let's do a red. Let's see. Let's do, should we do cherry? They show him red. Oh, they show them all red. No, I want some green. So I'm going to do this one red. Ooh, this must be new. Yep. Try to get as much off as I can without making a mess. But you can't hardly do that because everything I do is a mess. Hi, Diane. Hi, Cindy. So I'm going to get some multi-tools too. So I have some detail tools and some multi-tools. They are no longer going to carry the detail tool. They say that it has metal on the inside, so they can't source it. Basically, it's tariffs. I'm going to do that little thing, gray, and that gray, this little. Hey, Holly. I'm going to do his little feet, his socks, gray. And you could cut a squeegee down too. And then maybe his hands. Because those only things going to show on those are just the outline. They have his hair black. I don't think I want hair black. I think I'm going to go with camel. Then I feel like, I don't know. We'll see. I feel like his face is going to be white. It is. I think that's an eye and that's an ear. I'm going to do the ear in Peachy Keen. And the little nose. And I think I'm going to leave the eye. And I'm going to peel this up, you guys, because I feel like it's going to dry quicker than, yeah. Actually, the grayish, that's too dry. May end up going back and painting. This is hard, but, I mean, not hard, but not as soft as it should have been, but I thought, well, it'll be okay. No, it's not. It should be about the consistency of sour cream. You should all, hi Heather, you should all go in and look at the new Snoopy stuff on my Crafty Sarah's VIP page. I put it, all the pictures are there. The orders, you can order today. And they have a special deal. They have a kit that you can buy if you become a Perks member or if you become a designer. You're able to purchase a kit for $49 and it's it's like $250 worth of stuff. It's crazy. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to try. Nope, it didn't. It was too dry when I started. Note to self. So I'll catch that later. I'm going to do this little dress and skates. They did the skates black, I guess. I have every color under the sun out here. All right, well that worked. The red worked, and but the gray did not work. My fault. I should have added water to it when I started. I knew it when I looked at it, but I talked myself out of it. Okay. So we're going to put this down and do the trunk of the tree. With bark. So for him, you don't really see his face. You see an eye and a little bit of his nose and a little ear. That's it. All right, now we're going to try the tree. We'll start anyway. So I wanted to use this Shimmer Forest. I don't think I've ever used it in anything. And it is just gorgeous. Let me make sure though that it's good. It is. It should be fine, you guys. When it's creamy like that, it's good. This is stuck down. Ugh. So I'm just going to go up to about here because that's where the other elves' hands start, kind of over here. And then I will work around that and then finish the tree. This is one with the mica in it, so it's kind of gritty. We have metallics, and then we have shimmers. The shimmers have mica in them, so they're kind of gritty. Oh, there's an air bubble, dang it. And the metallics do not have mica in them. They spread, they're creamier. I'm going to use my multi-tool to get in here. We'll raise it up. Ugh, I just hate that air bubble in there. Dang it. Just makes it so sloppy looking. I'll go over that white with the white paint. I love that green though. Ooh, that's pretty. So I'm going to bring that up to there and I'm going to dry that. I like them better too. Pink butterfly, welcome in, friend. Is that Becca? I want to say it's Becca. I should get better about remembering who we are in our little group, but I suck at it. I like metallics better than shimmers too. I think they're easier on your transfers too. John's already in bed. He's sick. He's got the crap that I had. He's sure I gave it to him. I'm like, I don't know if I did or not. I go, I had mine like the 1st of September. We're clear at the, yeah, it's Becca. That's what I thought. I was right for once. Just for once. Once and only once. All right, let's do this little guy in, let's do it in this sage green. Sage, yeah. And it's beautifully creamy. I feel like I got red on there, but I don't see it. That's a little arm, and that's a little arm. You can't really tell. Why is that? That's so weird. It's like it's changing colors on me when I put it down there. A little bit of brown for the hair. And I think I'm going to dot my eyes myself with a stylus. And I'm going to use Peachy Keen for a little bit of the ears. And the nose. And black. Let's see, I'm going to use the grayish for the socks. And the ball on his hat. And then I'm going to use black for his skates. So if you guys want this cut out, just let me know, and I can send it to you. And the same goes for any of the Chalk Couture. If they have a file for it, I can cut that out. Okay, we're going to go back into the forest green and get the rest of this tree up here done. I can already see that I'm probably going to end up going up going back and touching up my elves with some of my chalk paste. You can paint with your chalk paste too. I've done that plenty of times. Plenty of times. Okay, then we got this guy here at the front that's carrying the load. He's got the tree. So I think we're going to do him in red. And the star, let's do that in nominee. Man, when you see that's our metallic, and it's just like creamy, dreamy. It is gorge. All right. Here we go. We're going to do the skates black, since we have black on our... And then a hair brown. I think I'll go back to the camel. Kind of a dirty blonde. That's what I always thought my hair was. Dirty blonde. Dishwater blonde. Gray for the socks. I'll do gray on this band. The other one I screwed up and did it green, so. Oh well, nobody knows that but me and you. And then we'll do red for the dress. It's a little boy though, I think, so probably not a dress. His elf outfit. Then we'll do gray for his gloves, but he's not. I guess that one's gonna be white because the green's gonna, because we're gonna cover it up with the green, and it's the turquoise. So the transfer is there, so it's gonna be white. One thing about the shimmers is they take longer to dry. That all dried though before it even was done. So weird. I felt like nothing was drying, and now I feel like everything is drying quickly. And this will be the star. And you guys, this is just like butter. Just like butter. Yeah, it turned out cute. I got some touch up to do, but it turned out cute. I'm going to set that down. Clean these off. Whoop. Make sure I get lids on the right ones. The only one that's perfect is the nominee. And the green was really good too, you guys. It was really good. I might add some more to that though too. So my elves all are a little bit sketch. So I'm going to go back and work on those. And I'm going to touch up my white on my tree. Okay, that's grayish. That's weird. Okay, red. That is not red, but I guess it'll go. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to take a brush and you can see down here that right here it bled across this green. I'm just going to take the white and just go right in there. And touch that up. Easy peasy. Just like my ceramic days, you paint and then you touch up, and you paint and you touch up. It's just how it goes. Cindy used to be a ceramic girl with me. We had fun back in the day. Just trying to get a little bit on that edge. I think maybe my transfer was just a little bit off. Just like me, a little bit off. So those just need to be filled in, but I think this transfer is cute as it can be. Let's see. Need to bring some more water out here. Yeah, Duncan's done. They've been done for a while. I mean, the company sold. Somebody bought it, but what they bought was they bought the rights to all of the old molds. So I bet you that you can still get some of them, because just like Donna Molds also sold, and a gal that is in or there's a shop in Wichita, Kansas, and they make Donna molds. They will make, if you call down there and you want a mold, they'll make the mold for you. I called down there one time and I wanted it was one that I broke, and I just needed part of it. You know, it was like a 2 mold set or something. And I told them I was coming like the next day, and they made the mold for me. They had it ready and ready to go for me. So I thought it was awesome. So I want to take some of these little half beads, and I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 10 of these. And we're going to paint these. And I think we'll paint them. Do we want them all red, or do we want them different colors? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. I see a gnat flying around here. I hope sometimes they land in my paint. They do. I just whack them. I found 2 dead snakes in my yard today. My lawnmower guy must have hit them. And I'm okay with that. They're babies, both of them. But you know what my dog wants to do? She wants to roll in them. Gross. I'm doing them red because I have red paint in my pot. I'm just going to do it to get rid of the red, which I won't get rid of it, but I'll be using some of it. Thought I had them all covered. Of course I don't. Won't be able to paint them on the tree either, because you won't be able to do it without messing it up. Just like the Knowles Mold Company that makes the Christmas trees. Somebody bought them too. I had all those nice ornaments. That one year in the 90s, one of my customers had a garage door open. She had these molds in there. She said she was getting rid of everything. She had boxes and boxes of tiny molds for the ornaments. And a tiny little one, you know, with a little trick that they had, and they asked me if I wanted them. They were a little bit worn, but not bad. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I had all those, I had all the mouse ornaments. Like sleeping in the matchbox and all those different little mice. And now mice are coming back around, and I don't care for mice. People like these mouse ornaments that Couture has, or these mice transfers. I bought one, but I don't love it. No, I'm not gonna lie. But it's not all about me. And some people love them. Even the forest animals that people are doing for Christmas this year, and I did some. Because I have the file for them. I don't love them. Not my jam. Give me snowmen. Cutesy things. And those are cute. They're cute. That's for sure. But God, I painted so many of those mouse ornaments. I mean, funny, those ceramic ones. My kids had them all. Those were the good old days, let me tell you. All right, so I'm going to take my tree, and my glue is over here. Let me grab it. I use art glitter glue, and I'm just going to put a dot on these. And then I will just plop one of those down on them. So it will be very 3D. Yep, that's right, Pam, you do. You might not like them, but somebody else may just love them. My mom loved owls, loved them. I even have a great big old macrame owl in my closet that my mama made me. And I don't throw it away because my mom made it. My mom's gone. Been gone 8 years. Oh, I like that. See, you can see how they stand up on there? Isn't that cool? I like that. Okay. Well, I think we're going to be done because I want to, and I'm going to put it in here, but I need to fix my elves. But you guys get the gist. It will be in here. Isn't that cute? Oh, I did macrame too for quite a while. I loved it. Made macrame tables and all kinds of things. So I'll work on fixing those up. I probably won't do it tonight. I'll probably do it tomorrow. But you guys have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you so much for coming in. If you can sprinkle my video out, that would be awesome. And remember that after 30 days, they're gone off Facebook. But if you would subscribe over on my YouTube channel, Crafty Sarah, over there, I have over 100 videos over there. And eventually I may just do my lives from over there. You never know what's going to happen with Facebook. So if you guys have any questions, maybe we should look real quick at this. I printed out pictures of the Charlie Brown stuff. Let's look at pictures real quick before we go. This shirt I think is cute with Snoopy and Woodstock. And then here's this one, 'Tis the Season. Snoopy and Charlie Brown and Linus with their packages. And look at that wreath. Cute as can be. That's on a pillow. Here's Farm Fresh Christmas Pines, and it's Snoopy and Woodstock. So you guys, these are all available right now on my chalk site. Cute on a shirt. That's on a cutting board. Adorable. Cookies and cocoa, Snoopy's holiday treats. Look at Snoopy in the puffer jacket, you guys. How stinking cute is that? And then this is the whole crew. That's on a gift box. Somebody put that on a gift box. These are from corporate, and they do different things. There's Lucy in her psychiatric booth. She's a psychologist. That's funny. And then here's Charlie Brown and his little tree. And that, I just printed off the one. I didn't print any more off. I thought I don't need to print those off. And then this is coming too. This is a 12 pocket, the 12 days of Christmas. So you can put treats or whatever you want in each one of those pockets. And that's a transfer and the pockets, the textile. So that's what's coming down the pike, you guys. It's available today. Run, don't walk, because when they're gone, they're gone. When they're all gone, they're gone. They aren't going to reorder. Just remember that. That's what happened last time. Is they just don't have time to reorder. So if it isn't evergreen, something they can use at all times, they're not going to reorder. They feel like they have enough inventory to go for, you know, I mean, they're good for a while. So anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you all so much, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much. Have a great night. Bye.